So I disassembled the suspension here on the sandrail project a while back, and I want to weld up these brackets. These brackets are for the A-arms on the front suspension. So these brackets have been looking like this for probably like a year, and today, finally, I'm going to get that stuff welded up. At least that was the plan, and then I realized, oh yeah, okay, actually, I gotta finish wiring up the welder plug. I hadn't even done that yet, so I've never welded in this building before, so today's the first day, and I gotta get that all up to speed. So I was welding some 409 stainless last year, and this is the matching wire for it. 409 wire, and also it's an 045 diameter, so I had to change that out. I put in my regular 035 wire, so I'm going to have to change the tip out also to match. So we'll have to get that done. Focus. And yeah, so eating some sunflower seeds. This is a sunflower seed update. They went flying from here all the way to there. See that? Yeah, and give you a little shot of the inside of the welder here. This has got a double feed. These got a double feed wheels. A lot of welders have only one roller on them, like one pair. What I mean, like just a pair. So this has got a double pair. Kind of interesting. And this is the tension here. Just gonna check how much gas I got in there. Last time I checked, I still had lots. Yeah, we should be good for a long time yet. So standing out here in the wind, doing a bit of a wind noise test on the Sony XR500. You guys remember I put that hairdo on this thing. So heavy overcast conditions today, so the solar is not working very hard, but it is making some heat. Here's a shot from the top of the machine that you don't see very often. And so I put a double roll bar in it, and with the X-brace on the back one. I figure that should help out in a serious crash. And here's more on the top. And I think I'm going to put a brace right in here, right in front of the steering wheel there. I'll brace that. I'll probably put like gauges and stuff up in there. So for you guys that have been following this video series for quite a while, you will remember I was working on these spindles, and I put quite a bit of time into them, and I should do a bit more, like maybe box the end in here, because it's probably gonna get full of snow and mud and stuff. But kind of interesting, they got quite a ring to them. This one too, check it out. So on these brackets, see, it looks like the brackets don't line up with the angle of the rod end. Well, actually, that A-arm doesn't belong there, and it's actually flipped upside down. It's supposed to be on the bottom and flipped opposite, so that's why it's not lining up. But I use this bottom A-arm as a jig here to hold these top brackets in place, because see that it's got this brace right in here. See that on the A-arm itself. So then it's a really nice jig to, because those brackets, they're going to want to kind of roll over and lay down when the heat gets applied. You know what I mean? That's why that's all happening. But you know what else? This machine, when it's all stripped down like it is now with the suspension off, so imagine with this A-arm off too, it kind of reminds me of a dog sled. So can you imagine you got 10 huskies all pulling hard with the hush or mush or whatever they tell them they're giver. They're all going hard. And I'm going to show you something else yet. I kind of like the way this exhaust turned out. So I'm using the factory pipe that comes with the engine, but then of course I had to modify this whole area here because I had to send part of the pipe out that way and part of the pipe this way. And it kind of like, if it was all painted like the same color, a guy would almost think that's factory. Small little details sometimes amuse me. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate you watching, and we'll see if we can't get some more things done on this machine.